Good morning, all empathic, sensitive souls. Happy Monday. How has your last week gone with the if I think I can't, I can't. If I think I can, I can do this? How has that mantra gone? Today is a new week. It's time for a new mantra. This one, maybe I should have started with this one. I should have been saying this all along. But this mantra is, if I focus on my voice, I will focus on my voice. It's the only one that matters. Now, this is really hard for me because sometimes that voice in my head isn't nice. And sometimes that voice in my head, well, quite frankly, it lies to me. It tells me I'm not good enough. I should know better. But then I have to switch that narrative when I start going down that spiral pit of despair and tell myself and keep repeating the mantras. I am good enough. I am A-okay right in this moment. Because there's times where I don't even feel okay, let alone perfect. That I can achieve what I set my mind to. That I can make positive changes in my life and positive habits. And it's very hard to do that. To listen to that voice. But saying the mantras out loud forces your head, your body, your nervous system to listen to that voice. Even said through tears, even said through anguish. Your voice is a voice that matters because it's for you. It is you. It is your higher self. It is your voice. And you can tell when the BS is happening because you don't feel good. And when you start telling yourself, gosh darn it all, I am good enough. I can do this. Even through the tears, your voice is forcing your head to listen. The ego fights back. Oh my gosh, does the ego fight? But deep down, it resonates with you. It resonates with your soul. Like, gosh darn it, I am too good enough. I deserve what the universe has to offer, and I deserve the best for me. So even though you may be sitting there in grief or anger or melancholy or depression, and it is so hard when you're in that pit of despair, but to say one good thing about yourself, whether you do it every hour, every 5 hours, twice a day, whatever, one good thing about yourself. Find someone to talk to, whether they uplift you, whether it's just somebody that listens to you. You know the person. Most everybody has a person. I usually talk to my sister. She's my sounding board. Or I talk to my niece. I can rant and rave with her about the awful things that happened at work, or somebody said this to me and it really upset me. And how dare they? But I have to talk myself off that ledge. I have to talk myself down. Because my voice is the one that I listen to loud and clear and hear the most. It's the loudest in my head. And yeah, they may be having a bad day, but it put me in a bad day. Well, how long am I going to hold that bad day? Am I going to hold it for 3 months, 2 months, a month, 6 years? How long am I going to hold that, what everybody used to call, well, you're just holding a grudge. I can hold a grudge a long time, believe me. But why do I want to? It's my feelings that are hurt, so I need to work through them. I need to figure out a way to come out on the other side and learn whatever it is from that experience I just had. And a lot of times I need to learn boundaries. I need to learn what I will allow people to say to me or how they act to me, towards me, at me. And how to set boundaries and be okay with setting boundaries. Again, my voice is the only voice that matters. Yes, I listen to other people. Yes, I listen to advice. Yes, I take it in and process it and try to glean from whatever advice and use it. And again, when you're in that spiral pit, it is so hard. But by me talking and ranting and raving and crying and carrying on, it's part of my process to work through stuff. It used to be I would cry for hours on end and cover my head up and never come out of bed. And now I get mad. Boy, that really made me mad. And then I have to work my way through it, try to rationally, and it's hard being rational when you're in all your feelings, and get through it. Figure out, maybe it isn't about me. Maybe they're having a bad day. Maybe I remind them of their ex-mother-in-law. Who knows? It's none of my business what they're going through. I just have to figure out how to emotionally and mentally go through what they triggered in me. My voice is the only one that matters. I don't care what they said about me. Well, I'd be lying if I said I didn't care, because, right, we're human, right? The ego gets us every time. Of course, it bothers me. But it's how I respond to it and how long it takes me to come out of that pit. It's hard. But I have to cry about it. I have to rant about it. I have to try to figure it out. Like, why? What did I do? And sometimes I can't. Sometimes I don't have an answer. I just have to figure out, okay, I have to accept it wasn't about me personally, and I have to move on. I have to tell myself, you are good enough. No, you didn't deserve that, but that's on them. That is a reflection of them. So I need to figure out how to bring myself back up again. And it's hard. But saying the mantras helps get me back on the right path. Do I do it all the time? Sometimes I just want to stay in my mad, and that's okay. Sometimes I want to be upset because I really want people to leave me alone so I can take a nap and work my way through it. And that's okay. Just don't live there. I'm more than good enough. My new story? I make it. It may take me a day or two, but I make it. I can do this. Whatever this may be. My new habits? I'm wonky on them. But it's better than what it ever was in the past. My voice is the only voice that matters. What you tell yourself, your body and your head, your ego believes because you're you. You're telling yourself that. And it doesn't matter if it was your voice or somebody else's voice. Your body doesn't know, so it's going to respond accordingly. So if you tell yourself, I'm just a miserable sod, your body's going to believe it and become miserable. So why not feed your brain, feed your head, feed your body, feed your soul positive things? The morning mantras. I am good enough. I am more than good enough. Yeah, there's days where I don't feel it, but I still say it. And then there's days where I grasp onto it and hold on to it because I need it. How's that for a Monday morning rant? Can you put this into your repertoire of mantras? I will focus on my voice because it's the only voice that matters. How does that resonate with you? It's going to be a very weird week. 3 days of work for me. Long days though, because I have a coworker gone. I have my nephew coming over on Wednesday night because he doesn't want to go to his mother's because she doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving. I don't know if she doesn't celebrate at all or if she doesn't celebrate the way he would like to celebrate, which is with turkey and pie, the important things. I have a class tonight. I have a class. I know I have Thanksgiving Thursday, which is going to be a fiasco, because it always is, and that's what makes it family and fun, right? You know it's going to be, because we don't know what time we're eating. And I'm making dessert, something pumpkin-y, something hot, something in the crock pot. And I'm making some kind of dip. Cheesy, bacony, not good for me at all, but I don't care. It's this holiday I'm celebrating. And that's also in the crock pot. So all I have to do is mix and go. I just need to know the time frame so I don't burn the cheese or the pumpkin. And I have my Cool Whip bought. I went to the store yesterday. Holy buckets, the prices. Oh my gosh. My heart goes out to everyone who is struggling. Well, my heart goes out to all of us. Because somewhere along the line, that grocery price is cutting into whatever other money we have earmarked for whatever else. But I can do this. I know I can. I can do this. Because I'm listening to that voice telling me, I can do this. I got this. We got this. Thanksgiving. Are you thankful for anything specific? I'm thankful that I can get on in the morning, do Facebook Lives. I got a couple minutes before I got to head off to work. Have a great week, everyone. Be thankful, be grateful. Listen to that internal voice, even out loud. I'm more than good enough. I got this. I can do this. I am doing the best I can with what I have at this moment. And it's good enough. It is compared to some, if you look at people around the world, there's a lot of struggling out there. Even your close neighbors. If you can get out of bed, get to work, accomplish, even if it's just a flippin' shower, you go. That is so important. Just getting up. Sometimes I can't even find anything to be grateful for, and then I realize, well, I'm awake. I'm grateful that I'm awake. And that starts that chain reaction. I can do this. I'm more than good enough. I'm going to listen to my voice, and my voice tells me it's time for work. Take care, everyone. I hope to see you on Wednesday, barring any craziness with work, because, again, we're short-staffed, and Lord knows what's going to happen. Have a great week. Bye.